Guys, it's Ogs from the US. Welcome to the channel and thank you for watching. Today we're gonna discuss about our Ministry of Defense, Chelsea Ministry of Defense, because it looks like Thomas Tuchel, Abramovich, the board, everybody is determined to get the best of the best on the market comes next summer. But let's now talk about what we got right now. We have a 36 years old Thiago Silva, who we have to admit it is going to have hard time in the future to play week in and week out. He will be 37 years old next season, so we have to start preparing for the future. And we have the hustle himself, Tony Rudiger. Tony Rudiger been under a lot of pressure and a lot of abuses from fans because apparently he was one of the players in the dressing room that wanted Frank Lampard to go. He came out, he denied it. We saw also Tammy Abraham defending him and all that. But if I have to be honest with you, you have to read everything between the lines. Nobody, no professional football players will come out in the media and say that, oh, I have a problem with my manager, I have a problem with my colleagues and all that. So sometimes you need to think outside the box, because this kind of situation you will know after their career, their memoir or something, you know, their books that they're gonna read in the future. You're gonna understand all the details and you know how it happened in the dressing room and all that. I believe that Tony Rudiger wasn't happy, because no player is going to be happy for not playing games. And when you see the kid from the academy coming and taking your place, we are all human, you are going to be frustrated. So it's not because somebody denied or come in the media and talk that you have to believe. So, but I completely understand there are certain people who don't know how to think outside the box or how to read things, you know, between the lines. Maybe they are so young to understand how common sense and connecting dot works. But hey, that is another debate for another day. But I completely understand if you're gonna just give credit to Rudiger and say, oh, he denied it and that's it, nothing happened and Rudiger is clean. Believe me, Marcos Alonso, Jorginho, Kova, anybody in that team that wasn't playing was not happy with the manager. The same thing is going to happen under Thomas Tuchel. If Zuma is not playing games, if Billy Gilmore is not playing games, if somebody, Tammy Abraham, Olivier Giroud, anybody including Timo Werner or Kai Havertz, if they are not playing games, they are not going to be happy. It's natural, it's common sense, and it's clear. Let's start by the young Frenchman, Upamecano. I made a few videos about this guy. To be honest with you, I am not convinced 100% about this guy. I know many people are making videos about him and compilations on YouTube. He looks great. He can dribble past people. He can pass the ball from the back and all that. But for me, I am not convinced about this guy. He's my countryman, but I just don't understand why we let Tomori go and buy this guy. I know the only reason he's better than Tomori right now is that he's been playing week in and week out for at least 4 seasons in the top level. If you give Fikayo Tomori the same chance, the same opportunity, Tomori is going to be better than this guy. But hey, it could be because of my biased opinion when it comes to the academy product. But I am not really totally convinced with Upamecano. And I would go for somebody else instead of him. But I would like to be proven wrong, because you never know, there is something that the scouting department are seeing on this guy that they want him to sign for Chelsea Football Club. So it's not my expertise from the couch in the middle of the jungle in Kentucky that would change anything. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I would trust professionals for their choices. David Alaba, free agent from Bayern Munich. This one makes more sense because he's free. Well, free is not free in football, but you know what I mean. His salary, though, is going to be very expensive. He could be the most paid players in the Chelsea team. That could also disturb a little bit the dressing room, just kind of destroy the wage structure in the team. But if the team decides to go for him, this is the kind of player that you don't want to miss the opportunity. The problem is we are fighting with Real Madrid. His heart is set to Real Madrid. He made it clear publicly that the club that he wanted to go was Real Madrid. But who knows? Money can change your mind, or the project can change your mind. Sergio Ramos still discussing his salary with Real Madrid right now. So if Sergio Ramos leaves Real Madrid, Alaba could replace him. But also, if Chelsea Football Club present a better project, with the coach that we have right now, with the young team that we have now, we are in a better position winning things than Real Madrid. So let's wait and see. This is the kind of transfer that I would like to see happening at Chelsea Football Club. Niklas Sule, another German international playing for Bayern Munich. But this one to happen, we need a domino effect. Bayern Munich president came out and said that they admire Upamecano and they would like him to come to the team and all the good stuff and blah, 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 blah. So if Upamecano decide to snub Chelsea and go for Bayern Munich, and then Sule is going to be invaluable. You know what I mean? So something need to happen in order for another thing to trigger, if that makes sense. And they know that they are losing David Alaba. So do you see how all this is connected? Upamecano, David Alaba, and Niklas Sule. So among all of them, who do you choose? Who are you going to sign for Chelsea Football Club if you were given an opportunity? I like Sule. I would like to sign Sule at Chelsea Football Club. I like tall, imposing, commanding defenders. He's like 6'3", 6'4", the same size as Van Dijk. So if the club decide to go for him, we need to make sure that his injuries are not going to be a big problem for Chelsea Football Club. What the point of signing an injury-prone player while we are struggling with a lot of injuries already in the team? It doesn't make sense to me. So we have to make sure that we don't buy anybody with injury problems. You know what I mean? Another question is, what's going to happen to Kurt Zouma, Mark Gueye, Ethan Ampadu, Malang Sarr, Levy from the academy, Xavier Bouyamba, and the list can go on and on. You know my position on all that, right? Because I'm biased when it comes to our own product. So I would prefer to go for somebody like Gueye or Levy or Xavier Bouyamba instead of spending money for somebody else. But for a team like Chelsea Football Club, we can't rely 100% on the academy. We can get the best of the best on the market, plus some very good element from the academy. Leave your comment. Let me know what you think about our defense. Do you see Christensen staying at Chelsea Football Club next season? Do you see Kurt Zouma staying? Do you see Tony Rudiger staying at Chelsea Football Club, and why? Let's have a clean discussion. Be cool like N'Golo Kante. Think outside the box, and see you in the next one.
Hello everyone. If you like that video, then subscribe for more. If you couldn't stand that video, please subscribe for more. And don't forget to hit the notification bell. It goes off and it's really annoying, but you'll know my latest video is up.